You might be sitting at home thinking, well, I'm not seeing that. AI is rubbish in my job. Whenever I talk to lawyers, this is what they always say. They're like, oh, can't do this, I can't do that. It's because they haven't tried it out. But more reasonably, there's something called a jagged frontier in artificial intelligence. It is very good at some jobs, very bad at other jobs. So that's why it's very important to pay attention to what's happening in coding and programming, because the frontier labs are focusing on making their AIs better at coding. A couple of reasons. One, they are nerds, and this is the domain that they know, and therefore it's easy for them to improve in this domain. If they want to improve in accountancy, in law, in medical, then they have to go and talk to those people, get them in, and start to build AIs with those people who have that domain knowledge. They're not doing that. Instead, they are insular and they're happy to work on engineering problems for engineers. So that's one thing. Two, they don't have to. So if they crack the ability for AI to code, they get very good at it. If they crack that, then AI can start to self-improve. Claude Code was used to build Claude Cowork a couple of weeks ago, and Codex 5.3, the new coding model from ChatGPT, they used the early builds of Codex 5.3 to build the later builds of 5.3. So they used itself to build itself. So if you focus on building a tool that can improve the tool, then you can accelerate the capability of the artificial intelligence. They're aiming at AGI, artificial general intelligence. And then once it is ready, once it is really good, you can turn it on the other industries. You build this artificial intelligence and then you're like, okay, this week we're going to solve law. Next week we'll do medicine, but this week we're going to do law. And then you set your amazing AI, your AGI, whatever it is at that point, on law. You solve it and you move on to the next industry. So that's why at the moment we're seeing a lot of advancements happening in coding, software development, and engineering. And that's why it's also worth paying attention to. So if you work in an industry where AI is not that good right now, that's because they're not focused there. Pay attention to what they're doing in coding and programming, even if you don't really understand it, because that is the forefront of the development. Once they're done, it won't take that long. Once they're done, they can turn whatever they've built, this self-improving tool, on your industry.